Ano, pasibo gid niya sa imuhang column width.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am. So, narin diri sa format cells alignment. Okay. So here, so we will apply. So what's the appropriate round function to apply or use here? Atong kita magbuot og pila ka digits. Sige. So kani, ato ra na i-enclose with the round function. This is the formula. Round. What round? The result of the sum. And then comma. Okay. So meaning our result, ani nga formula, atong i-round. Round up to how many digits? So we have here, number ng digits. So up to 2 decimal digits, like that. Okay. So the formula ha, we have here the formula. Round, and then the number to be rounded off, and then the number of decimal digits. Okay. We have here 89. And then 89, itag 2 digits lang naman, 0.4 naman na. Ang iyang sunod na value is 0. Okay. So we have here. Okay. So 89.94, 94.97. So this is how to round a number. Isa ko akong class record is I am using round function. Ang 94.9666, so 94.97, automatic na nilay, 94.97. Okay, next is, we will determine who is the winner. Who is the champion? Kani kay lima ra magkabuok, so we can easily identify or determine the winner. So, ano tanaw na to? So, sugod sa mag-linear list ta, mag-linear searching ta. 89 compared with 94, o dako si 94. 94, i-compare ni 84, dako gyapon si 94, so siya ang winner. 94 and 91, dako si 94. 94 and 88. So, we have 94. So, the winner is 94. Diba? That is how to find the winner. We do the linear searching. So, that is how our mind works in searching the winner. So, nakapait na kung we are using that algorithm, the linear searching, di ba? We compare the first number with the second number and then obtain the higher number. And then the higher number compared with the next number. Okay? Kung ang imuhang murag mangita ka sa highest or maximum value. Ang problema ani if we have more than 5 contestants or we have more contestants, di ba? Lisod pagpangita. Now, with the use of Excel, so we can easily determine the winner by using the rank function. So, ito lang yung i-rank. So, rank. We'll find who is rank 1. So, equals rank, isa may i-rank, rank, and then click the total score of the contestant, and then asa na ito i-rank sa tanan. So rank, asa may yung rank sa tanang totals. So we will highlight this range of cells, okay, apil ang iya ha, and then close parenthesis. So the answer here is we have 3. So this is rank 3. Now before copying, di ba, we don't have to type the formula for the next contestants. So we will just copy the formula. You can use the fill handle, it will click. Pero, if you're going to copy the formula, ano naman na, pulos naman 1, 1, 1, kasi yan naman ang number 1 or rank 1. If you're going to look at our reference, diba, this is the formula or the syntax of rank function, rank, number, and the reference. Our reference is from so na I6 to I10. So, kanina naman ang atong reference. Pero pag-abot diri, tanawa, pag-abot diri, ang iyang reference is nahimo I9 to I13. So number 1, dun siya kay 91 is greater than 88 man. Kasi sila naman duha ang i-compare, ani nga reference. Samot na rin, ang yung reference is I10 to I14. So sila ang na-value mo na siya na rank number 1 po. So our reference supposedly is always I6 to I10. Now, nanong ingani man ipag-drag na to, di ba? Excel is using relative addressing, not absolute addressing. So, pareha ani, pag-drag na to, kinsa yung isang ani, ang row 7, kani ang row 8, because it is relative to its position. So, kani po pag-drag na to, anang-anang po siya o sa change sa iyang row number. Mo nang pag-abot diri, the last is 14. So, dili na mao ang ranking. So, before copying, so what to do? Make this address of our reference absolute. And pang fix na siya. Dili siya muna og as we go down. So, ang atong buhaton is, kanang inyong ganito na symbol?
Dollar sign?
Yes, the dollar sign. So, just insert the dollar sign here. Sorry. Before the column letter and the row number. Dollar sign na. So we have here I6 to I10. I-copy ninyo ani, look at the reference. It's still I6 to I10. Kani, I6 to I10, this one I6 to I10. So, dili na niya usapon ang imuhang reference range. So, this is not the correct ranking. Okay? So, unsa may pagpangita para mag-ilhan din mo? Okay, sa my first, second, or third. Okay, kay lima naman na, dali na pangitaon, di ba? Pero, if there are 20 contestants, magsige pagpangitag asa si 1 o si 3, 1, 2, 3, the top 3. So, apply conditional formatting to the rank para madali makita ang imuhang top 3. Now, in your class record also, or in your grade sheet, to find the top 10 students or top 5 students, for example, you are giving awards no, to the top 5 students in the class, i-highlight na imo ng 5 automatically. How? Highlight the grades of your students. Okay, here, we're going to highlight the results and then apply conditional formatting. This is under the home tab. We have styles, group, conditional formatting. So, sabi na conditional formatting. You have highlight cells rules, top bottom rules, data bars. So, instead of how you can display the data bars, so based on the value. So, ang gamay na value, gamay po na bar, o dako nga value, taas po na niya bars. Then we have here color scales, icon sets. Okay. You can also specify new rule. You can also remove or clear rules. And then you can also manage rules applied to the cells. So, ano lang, ato lang i-highlight. Highlight cell rules. Kasi itong i-highlight the top 3 contestants. Okay. So, top 3. So, pwede tag 1, 2, 3 man ang atong ranking. So, isa may ito ang less than. So, pwede tag ba less than 4. Kaya ma-appeal si 1, 2, and 3. Less than 4. And then what to do with this? Ang iyahang default format is light red, fill red, dark red text. So, one gani. You can also customize this one. So, i-customize ang iyang format. We want to make it bold. The text is bold. And then, the color is, hindi na ito dito. Sige, atong i-blue. Okay. And then, hindi lang. And then, okay. So, we have, pwede kayo klaro, no? Ato na lang ng i-red na lang nato para ma-emphasize. Okay, so we have here the top 3. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. Then, pag-usap-usapon na, kita niya, just iwa naman, oh. Kani is 20, and ito ni padagpon. Second naman na, diba? 30, to make this 15. Ito lang before. 20, 30. Okay, so we have here. Automatic po na mo adjust. As long as you apply the conditional formatting. Okay, so, ito, naman na taong rank. Naman na taong rounding numbers. And then, to illustrate the VLOOKUP function that is also used in your grade sheet. So, we will put here remarks. Sa atuang class record or sa atuang grade sheet, di ba? Dili na lang pass or fail para you can automatically determine who are the with honor students, with high honor students, and with highest honor students. Ado nang butangan o automatic na remarks. So, pass, failed, with honor, with high honors, and with highest honors. Now here, for this, since this is the score sheet, and then we want to add remarks to illustrate the use of VLOOKUP for this score sheet. So we will classify or categorize the singers based on the total score. Kung ang iyang score is, marina ba og tanang bang nasa karaoke, di ba? Maka-intimidate man ang karaoke nga na score, oy. Kuan mag-una kay 100 na. Mauwaw na ka kay 80 na lang sa 50. Okay, may score. Ma'am, unsay function para mo automatic mo so in text sa cell like dili siya mo lang. Ay, wala may ganina na. Answer na ni. Okay. We have the score na lang. And then the remarks. Right, kung saan na to? Remarks na to, classification or remarks. Basta may mga remarks sa kanang singer. Basta may bawang kay, malaki mo nung duman, di ka na mag-karaoke kay. Uzam, na great. Basta may lain. Basta may pinaka-ibabaw, ang pinaka-highest. Kung 100 ang score, basta may remarks.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You're a great singer. Mga man.
So, asa man ang great, nasa ubos? Or good, Napa si good. Great. Kung saan si Usam gawas? Basta kung naman kay Usam. Kanina na. Okay na ni. Or napay kuwang. Good, Usam, great, excellent. Eh, si excellent, ang magkakuha, excellent, di ba? Katong hulog-hulog kung 5, di babalikan mo kasi mong 5, basta maka 100 ka. Kaya na dyan ang excellent. So, kani, sa great, pila man 95 up. 95 up to 99. Di ka na. Si Usam, nakita na magbuotan. Sige. 90 to 94. Ang kani, 82. So, sugot ang 80. 80 to 89 is good. Ang iyahang bitang kuan, ang iyahang interval, sa ano daan niyo? Kita magbuot. Computer ang interval, sir. Tama si Sir Kuanin, no? Sir Jerome.
Okay na siya, mamoy.
Computer.
Bitaw.
Kasabaan dito sa statistics teacher ang yun.
Highest score minus lowest score.
Nagkali ka 10, nagkali ka 5. Okay na ka 10, 5 na sa hangyo. Sige. So, mali ato ang remarks kintahay sa ato ang singer. Kung ang score is 80 to 89, good. Hindi kay dili naman ka makagamit. We can use if class. We can still use if function for this. But since there are 4 na, okay, taas kayo ang atong if function. Tanawan mo yung grade sheets, di ba? Taas kayo ang formula sa VLOOKUP. Taas po kayo ang formula sa if. Pwede na siya ma-update or ma-enhance na ang formula ng manubok-nubok. So we have here, ato yung automatic o butang ang remarks based on the total score of the contestant. So we will be using here the VLOOKUP function. Now there are 2 lookup functions in Excel. Now HLOOKUP class of VLOOKUP. Ang VLOOKUP, kung ang imuhang direction in finding is vertical direction, manang VLOOKUP, vertical ba? Vertical is pangana. Pa-down ka. Pero ang imuhang pag-lookup is horizontal, pataas ka. Ang imong gamiton is HLOOKUP. So H stands for horizontal. So kani kay pa-down man ta mangita. So, ang atong gamiton is VLOOKUP. So, equals VLOOKUP. And our language is, diba, it uses the VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP function looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table. So, this is our table, kani. And then returns a value in the same row from a column. Okay, so ito hindi pangalan makita. So, this is our table. Okay. So, ang bato na to is equals VLOOKUP. And then, also itong lookup value, look at the highlighted parameter or argument in the function. Lookup value. Kasi itong lookup value, the score. So, click score. And then, comma. Table array. Meaning, asa man mo ni pangitaon. So, this is our table array. Okay, highlight this array. Do not include the column heading. This is our table array. So, from E5 to E18. And then, we have column index number. So, comma. Sunod is column index number. What is this? Our table array has, or our reference has two columns. This is column index 1, the score column, and remarks is index column number, or column index number 2. Again, this is column index number 1, this is column index number 2. So, sa may itong ipa-return, we need the value in the second column of our table array. So, we will put here 2. Okay. Kung sa inyong hagong, for example, na-teach mo sa college, for example, and then, or sa inyong na ano, depende kung sa board courses or non-board, ang iyong cut-off, for example, for the board courses or board programs is 80. Ang katong non-board is 75. So, in your transmutation table, for the equivalent grade, nakay column sa imuhang kanang score or percentage, and the second column is for 75, the second column is the 80%, ang cut-off. So, tuloman to, so you have column index number 1, column index number 2, column index number 3. Kung asa ipa-return mo ito ibutang nimo. For example, you want the 80%, mao itong cut-off, mao itong 3 ang imong ibutang. Kani, 1, 2, we want the values in column index number 2, manag 2 ang atong ibutang. Because we want to print here good, usang, great, or excellent. So, we have here good. 89 kay nabilong aning good. Pero before copying again, ha, kay nag-copy na to, dili na siya magtunog because here, ang yung ipangitaan kay dire, 95 and 100, 84 is not found. So, lingo siya in A. Na-error na siya. So, before copying mo to, make the address of our table array absolute by inserting $sign. Okay. So, good. So, we have here. So, automatic na. Kung ato aning i-100, kinsa man itong i-100, kani ato ni i-15, okay, this is 5, 87, 20, 30. Okay, so we have now excellent. Na-change ko niya ha, naka-red, di ba? So we have here excellent. Okay, so you can apply also this one to your grade sheets. Okay, so sa grade sheets, instead of having this good with some great, so we have here the final grade of the student, final grade or the GWA. GWA ba ang basihan sa honor? And then you have here the remarks. Kung ang score is lang tag 0, para makita na to. 0 to 74, kani is failed. Failed. Ang 75 to, asa kutob ng ma-honor? Ay, di ma-honor. 90? 89?
89, ma'am.
Oh, sige. So, 75 to, ay, sorry. Ang 75 is pass. And then, usa pa rin class. When you use the HLOOKUP or the VLOOKUP function, your lookup value must be sorted in ascending or alphabetical order. Now, our lookup value here is, diba, the score, the total score. So, in your table array, your score must be sorted. Now, since these are numeric values, so this must be sorted in ascending order. If your lookup value contains non-numeric values, for example, text or strings, your text must be sorted alphabetically. So, that is the requirement of this function. That is not stated in the description or guide in the support, diba? But it will not work. It won't give you the correct or accurate results if your lookup value is not sorted. Okay, kalimot. So that should be arranged alphabetically or in ascending order. So just like with this one, so we have here our GWA, for example, of our students, or I don't know kung unsa, or final grade pa ang basihan. Final grade na siguro, no? And ang fourth quarter grade, or ano ni pang fourth quarter. So 74, 0 to 74 is failed. 75 is up to 89 is passed. And then ang 90 is, unsa man ni? With honors. Asa kutob lang with honors?
94.
Okay, 94. 94. So, ang 95 is with high honors. And then, ang kuan, 96 to 100 mo na with highest.
98 to 100, ma'am.
98 to 100. Okay. With highest. Pero, ang point, ani, na point, or parang masulod na sa range. Sige. So, kani. So, for example, mo ani ang last column sa inyong grade sheets, that this is the final grade of the student. For example, si student number 1, sample ani ha. 78, na ay 74.5, 88.5, 90, 91, 98, and 85, or 84 lang na. So for example, mao ni ang mga grades sa students, we can automatically find the remarks. Atong taruan ni class kay I can also kay lisod ba naman ang sunod na pud ani kami na pud mo kapuya na pud magpangita imo na pud kasi kinsa may with honors imo nang i-copy ana i-drag kay tapuko ni mo tanang with honors sige para maka-discuss kung saan na pud papangita ang tanang with honors tanang mga fail mo nga atagan og remedial exam or removal exam say intervention ba so ano ta student number student name lang name na lang last name sige last name sini mga kuan mga dato og mga dato og apelyido unsa pa ng mga dato og apelyido
Laude, ma'am.
Laude si small Laude mga isa pa man
Oy, ma'am.
uy kunya
Ang turas, ma'am. Kaiga.
okay na ay oy kung sa bikyo dapat tawag ako sige ang apelyido alturas pero sa lang na ma'am kami alturas kay nan man jud sa ilahang tindahan oy wala tagay snacks ay lang na ang bikyo kay di man kayo obvious kay uy napagin si Juan unsa lang apelyido sa shoppers dito pa bilang
Juan, ma'am.
Uwa? What's up?
Juan.
Juan. Okay. Sige, kanila. Mahal kita ni last name sa itong estudyante. Daghan mga columns, and then this is the final grade, and then remarks. Now, to find the remarks, so we will use the VLOOKUP. Equals VLOOKUP. Say lookup value, the final grade or GWA of the student, comma, table array is this one, and then we will return column index number 2. Na. Okay. So, ang mahita po, so pass, di ba? Before copying, unsaan to, matangan na to, dollar sign, and then we have here dollar sign. Okay.
Mas, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Nag-follow dito ko, ma'am.
May question? Or wala na?
Wala naman.
Kanang ayaw kayo dili kayo paspasan dok.
Ay, sorry. Okay, wala ko na na. Sige, sige. Balik sa tahan.
Follow po sa dollar sign lang.
Okay. Equals, okay, VLOOKUP. Ano ka to? V ang atuang gamiton, not H.
Ay, vertical ba naman?
Ikaw lang siya dok.
Vertical, VLOOKUP. Sige. So, this is our lookup value, the final grade. And then, ayun lang, just follow the syntax provided by Excel. Okay. Ang gamit sa dollar sign is to make, sige, I will explain later on. Sige. Ang lookup value, ang ato ang pangitawan. So, ang final grade, and then, comma, and then next is the table array. Kung kasi yung i-highlight sunod, mo na po ito ang i-select. So, table array, asa ito mangita? So, this is our table array, our table. Yan na nakabutang, kung saan may remarks sa 0 to 74, 75 to 89, 90 to 94. Yan. So, mag-base po ta, kung sa standard, katong provided by DepEd, ang range ani. And then we have here, so ito ba itong mga bata, mga bright, mga pulo sa honors, no? Nandito sila sa 90 up. And then we have comma. The next is column index number. So this column index number is kaning number of columns sa ang table array. Our table array has 2 columns. Final grade is the first column, remarks is the second column. So one is column index number 1, and remarks is column index number 2. So niyan ipangutana ani is unsa may atuang ipa-return. Unsa may atuang value nga ipa-print. Ang column 1 ba or column 2? Now, since we want to print the equivalent remarks for this grade, so we will write here column index 2. What is in column index number 2? The remarks. Okay? So, kanang enclosed in square bracket, the range lookup, that is an optional value. Basta anything that is enclosed in square brackets is optional. Okay, and then close parentheses. Okay, so we have passed. Now, in copy na to ani, diba? We will just use the fill handle, or you can also double click the fill handle, the small square on the lower right, to copy the formula for the rest of the cells. Okay, copy na to ani. Kung tanawa na to, kani Ma'am Roxanne, tanawa na to, failed man si 84. 84 is passed. Nanong na failed, kay if you're going to look at the table array, asa siya nagbase, ang iyang gibasihan is kaning naka-highlight. Yan na. Unsa na may iyahang nakita ani. So wala na siya ni follow atong ang ranging. Kaya ning usab. So this is the address, this is the range of our table array, E22 to F27. And ato alam itong i-copy diretsyo. So ang nakita mo is every cell or every row nag-adjust siya isa pud ka row. So kani ginaog sa isa. So si zero or si failed wala na niya na consider. Pag abot diri kinsa naman yang gipangitaan kanina lang 90 to this final grade. So unsa man yang atang 90 so with honors. Ig-abot diri sa 84 nganong failed man si 84. Kaya yung nakita nga value ani nga range, we have 74.5 na siya ani na value and then failed ang iyang gibutang. So meaning dili nasakto ang iyang remarks. Ang buhaton is para dili mausab ang range sa ato ang table array that is always in E22 to F27. Put here a dollar sign. What is that for? To make our address absolute. Kaya kaning niya this is what we call relative addressing. Every time you move down po ang iyang reference remarks. Apply conditional formatting. Ha? Kaya atuan ito sa daon, atuan koloran, atuan butangan ana, di ba? And then mo browse down na pugka, pagtaon na po mo imong i-highlight. So that is time consuming. So what to do is apply conditional formatting by highlighting the range. Okay. And then open conditional formatting. This is located under the home tab. Okay. And then arita. So again, kuan man nga tong remarks, text man. So dili ta magamit og greater than or equal to, kato bitaw comparison operators, di ba? Text man ni string man so we will use equal to operator. So kinsa itong pagtaon? Remarks is equal to failed because we want to emphasize this remarks. We want to highlight these remarks. So highlight cells rules. And then equal to. Equal to what? So type here failed. So makita mo ani, iyang pangitaon tanang cells na equal to failed. Then what to do? So apply formatting. The default formatting is this one, light red, fill red, dark red text. So kanini pero di ba bawal ang magamit ang red. So inuha na i-customize. So just click this drop down list here and then custom format. So ganahan mo nga ato-atong ipa-highlight na lang, ipa-yellow na to. Ay sorry. Ato ang i-fill color, fill color to kanay. Pero highlight din siya yellow. And font niya is black. Pwede pag ginain nyo og dakuon pa ng iyahang size. So, lang. And then after setting the formats that you want to apply to the cells that satisfies our logical expression. Our logical expression is remarks equals to failed. Okay. Atong mag-true adto, so iyan ang i-set ani nga formatting. Okay. So we have here kana ang failed. Kitahan kani atong usabon, butangan nato ni og 73. So automatic po na siya nga failed. Atong dugangan nga pero mo daghan. So for example, we have here 80 para magamaan na to upo. Di ba automatic na siya? Ay, mga Japanese Chinese. Sila na gid ang dato. 98 in highest honors. Di ba? Wala na ta nag-type. Automatic na siya nakatag og remarks. Then another is for example na atay na andyan 72.9. Automatic siya na failed, automatic po na highlight. Okay. Now, kung you have 50 students in the class, or insert pivot table. So, kinsa man na si pivot table? That is very useful class in summarizing your data. Diba? We want a summary. Who are the failed students? Who are the with honor students? Who are the with highest honor students? Diba? Okay, kanina ka nagsagol ka man ni may paingani atong gihatag example sa last other section. Now, kanina ang pivot table class is very useful. For example, sa ako as head of the as program head, ini mag-assign na gani kong teacher. For example, ako ni assign ni teacher A, kani ni teacher B, kani ni teacher A, kani ni teacher C. Itahay. Kanina po na, first semester man, sige ako ni A, remove. Kapiyon lang nina ako. And then, kani kang, for example, kang D ni, kani kang, ang teacher B, so, ako yung i-copy na lang para dili sagbot para masabtan. Control C. Para makita niyo ba nga gamit ni kayo siya. Asa to? Kaya mag-assign dito mo teachers sa inyong mga heads. Kung mag-assign na mo o load. Then ato lang yung pulihan. Instead of having this number of hours, we will delete. So, for example. And we need to determine also the total load. Ilan na may load niya. So, for example, this is 3. This is the subject. The subject code. And then the description or the descriptive title. And kani is the pay unit. So, basihan. Diba, imo mo po nang i-distribute equally or kung wala ba man ang isa, make sure nga siya ay senior. Senior sa, for example, instructor or teacher. Na. So, remove ng extra row. So, this is our fields or variables, di ba? So, kani is A. Kasi gusto ka makibaw, unsa may handulan tanan ni A, unsa may handulan tanan ni B. Na, unsa mga subjects ni teacher A, subjects ni teacher C. Kani ito ang tarungon ni para makita ta sa total. This is 3 units, for example. This is 3, 2, 3. This is 3 hours, so 3 units ang sildo, 2, and then we have here 3. Okay. So, mali ito ang table. And then we want to summarize this one. We want to know what are the subjects to be handled by teacher A. What are the subjects to be handled by teacher B? Like that. So what to do is highlight the table. Okay. So including the column headings because these column headings are the variables. It will be read by the programmer itself. And the next is ato ka sa insert and then pivot table. Ginagamitan yun ni pero daghan kay wala naka-explore ani. And then from table arrange. And then ato lang nato ibutang sa new worksheet. Then okay. So we have here a new worksheet. So we will replace this one with teachers load. Okay, teachers load. Now these are the fields, the pivot table fields. What are this one? Mao ni ang katong naa sa column headings. Diba I discussed this one when I presented on how to merge in Word and Excel. Now, the subject code. So ato karong concern is unsay handulan ni teacher. So ato ang pag-summarize sa data class, magdepende po unsay ato ang gi-click una. So the sequence of checking the fields matters. Ano man, ang imong i-check on is P unit. So, not a P unit, 22 tanan. Pero you want to know the subjects to be handled by each teacher. So, we want to group or summarize the data by teacher. So, click teacher. So, there are 4 teachers in the original table. We have teachers A to D. And then, what are the subjects to be handled by these teachers? So, imuhang hatagan o i-click ang subject code. Okay? So, teacher A will handle the following subjects. So, this is already summarized. And then, if you want to know the total number of units to be handled by the teacher, click A unit. So, teacher A has 12 units, teacher B has 6, teacher C has 2, and teacher D has 2. Kung tanawin mo hala, nakuha man ka teacher A. So, you have to adjust. Okay, how to adjust? Balikon mo to, and then, ay akong ipanghatag ni uban. Wala mo si teacher B. Akong kulihan ni, kani si teacher, si teacher B, B na ni, nag-control V magugo. Teacher B na ni, kani po is ihatag na ko ni teacher C. So, which is this one to C. Balik ka sa imuhang pivot table and then just right-click and refresh to reflect the changes. Refresh. So, diyan na. So, the teacher A, kuhaan mo ito 6 units. Ngayon mo na siyang 6 and these are the subjects of the teacher. Okay? So, dali na kaayo pag-summarize. Now, going back to our grid sheets. Now, atong i-group. Asa naman to? Nato sa judge 1, no? Okay, this one. Atong i-group. So, just highlight the table. So, meaning you're going to highlight your grid sheets, including the column headings sa katong naa sa first row sa inyong worksheet. So, highlight, and then, insert, pivot table, from table range. Pwede nag-existing, pero usahay din na siya musugot na is not valid. So, new worksheet na lang. Lagi na kanina susuwat na ito ang worksheet. So, okay. So, we have here. Muna ni ito ang summary. Ano na lang, ito summary. Pwede na kawa. So, saan na ito pag-summarize? Ato ba ito i-summarize by remarks? Kinsay mga na-fail, kinsay na pass, kinsay na honor, diba? So, ato ang i-select is remarks. So, we have this. Mas pila ka buong remarks yung nakitaan sa ito ang original table. 4. We have failed, pass with highest of with honors. So, Waljamoy with high honors. And then, kinsa man yung mga bataan yung na-fail, you can put here the last name. Okay? So, this is now the summary. And then, pwede lang inyong i-update ang final grade. Okay? Pero iyan i-total. Yung i-disregard na lang na total. Kaya yan, automatic ang total. Okay? Diba? This way, you can copy this one. And then, kaya i-copy ka rin ang mga honors. I-copy na. Control C, then you're going to have another table here. Just copy the values, ha? Copy. Copy. Values only. Ayun, yung paste sa kanang ma-appeal man ng other values. Kani is to transpose also. Transpose. Have you explored this paste options? Importante sa ni class. Kaya ka nang umasayok mo paste. Iya ba yung i-copy tong source? So, dili na niya makita. Labi na yung formula. Dili niya makita ang imong reference. Ma-error na ng imong data. So, ano nila? Para safe, copy or paste values only. We have values only without copying the formatting. Kani is values and number formatting. Kani is values and source formatting. So, kani. Pwede na nimo o i-delete na ako. Ano nilabot? Okay? So, honors. Diba? I-arrange pa po na niya ang nanag format. Kung na-apoy changes, For example, nasaylo man din na ako, 84.5 man di ay ni. 84.5, nahimo mag 74.5. So, nawala na ang highlight. And then what to do? Ato sa summary, i-refresh. Okay, so nawala na siya sa list of failed students. Okay. Kung naay na owner, automatic na po na siya mo, butang diri. Reflect. Okay. Are you able to follow?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So, explore these pictures in Excel and then try to apply para dili makalimtan. And then, to do away, di mo ganahan ni dollar sign, if you're not friends with dollar signs or dollar symbol, to do away those symbols in your formula, you can insert a table instead. So, kani ka nagkuhan mo tanong na dollar. So, insert a table. Pila man ni? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insert a table. Insert. And then you have your table. Then, asa mo ka mag-insert? Sige, ito nang i-highlight daan. Kani. Okay. Same size with this. So insert table. Okay. And then we will replace this one with final grade. Inalang table na ha. Kasi nalang table, look at the table name here na kay table. If your table is active, there is another tab added in your list of tabs. We have the table design. And then na table name, aring table 1. You can replace this one with your desired table name. And then we have your remarks. Na. Pwede na yung i-copy. So 0, 74. Pwede i-copy ha. 75, 90, 95. And then we have here 98. So, nanubra. And then we have your failed. Failed. It's almost 4:30. Napala ko may klase ng spread high honors. Spread. Spread highest honors. Sige, kanya itong gamiton. So, remove na to ni. Delete rows. Okay. So we have here a table name. Kasi yung name ani table 1. Okay. Kani atuan wala ta nagamit yung table ani. So we will make a column here. Same formula. Remarks equals v lookup. Then our lookup value is still the final grade. And then ang atong gamiton for the table array is no longer this one, but our table. Okay? So kanin ato ang table kana. Table array. Okay. As we highlight our table, ang sagibutan niya na the cell address but the name of the table. Table 1. Okay. Then comma. And then we have 2. Column 2 of this table. And then pwede na ninyo ma-copy diretso class. I-copy na or i-double click or i-drag down. Sorry, wala na drag down. Okay, drag down. Tanawa. Paliha ra og result. Naatay dollar sign ani wala because we are using a table. So look at the table array, table 1. Dabot diri sa pinaka-last di table array is still table 1. So if you have a table as your table array, so no need to use the or insert the dollar sign because you have a unique table array that is named as table 1. Again, pwede na ninyo usbon ang iyang pangan. You can change this to equivalent or remarks like that. So kaya kung di mo ganahan ni dollar ha, make or insert a table. Questions? Atong i-check ito ang checklist ay asa ito ang topics. So if below ka parang conditional, okay na isa na lang na nagpabilin. Okay, for a while. Strike through. We are through with the pivot table. Asa naman ito? Basta humana na. One di ay. Strike through. Okay. Spark lines. What is this spark lines? We are through also with rounding numbers. Okay. What is this spark lines? Diba? As I mentioned, we can analyze the data in our grade sheets. We can easily monitor the progress or the performance of our students. Now, asa may pinakadaghan column sa inyong grade sheets? For example, ang pinakadaghan is quizzes. If you have, alin lang ta? In the high class kani, ato na kopyaon ha. Kopyaon na to ni. Okay. So this is quiz 1. Ito na iko yun. Quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4, quiz 5. Okay. Di automatic kaniya ang column heading ha. Ay, pero quiz 1, automatic siya sa quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4, quiz 5. So, can you see student number 1, 2? Okay, we have here 3, 4, 5 students. Okay. We have here the performance of the student. For example, we want to see the trend of the scores. 30 is the total score for quiz 1, 15, 20, 15, 10. Now, for example, kanina bata, nakakuha og 10 in the first quiz. Okay, 15, perfect. Pag-abot dili is 5. Pag-abot dili is 4, dili is 1. Okay. And then kanina bata is nakakuha og 5, ani is 10, ani is 15, ani is 12, Ani is 15. Now, kung daghan mong columns for the quizzes and then you're going to look at the performance of your students, lisod, di ba? Kung tanaw pag numbers, pabuhion ka. Kaganahan mo tanaw ang mga numbers. So, if you want to see the trend or the pattern of the scores of the student, you can insert spark lines. So, where is that spark lines? Ang himuon mo is just highlight the quiz scores of the first student and then go to insert. And then we have your spark lines group. Insert and then spark lines. Now, we have here the line, the column, and then we have also here another option. So, the spark lines, we want to, di ba, mas dali tanaw na ito kung naka-line. So, spark lines are main charts placed in a single cell. Okay, it's representing a row of data in your selection. So, we will present this one back visually, the scores, and look at the pattern of these scores. So, we'll just insert this line, spark line. So, click, and then data range is from B3 to F3. And then location range, so just click this arrow up to click where to put the spark line. So, click lang na diha in the performance. And then enter, and then okay. So this is the spark line. And i-copy lang na. Kung imong tanawon, kinsa man ang trend na pababa. Kani, di ba? Kani. And then kaning DRS, yung tanaw nimo, oy pasaka. Meaning, the student is improving or progressing. Kani is, okay na. Pero kanang nagbaba, bibigan taas, paingon ubos, so kani nga student. So pwede na nimo i-change ang color. You can change the color to red. You can change the blue. Pwede lang kung sa inyong i-color na blue. You can change the design. Just click the spark line and then we have here the high point, the low point, the low point per word. Kasi nga nani? The low point na lang siguro. The low point that you can use in analyzing the visualization of the scores. Tanawa ra god, can you see student number 2? Tanawa, look at the low point. Naging siya pinakaubos. So, ani, makanotice na ka na, wait, more na problema ng bata, kaya gani ang iyahang pattern, di ba? So, you can use the spark lines. So, kani, tadaan mo, ay, ang iyahapon is na-adire sa, di ba, ang ubos kong graph, dili ang 0, ang pagsugod raman ni, so nagkataas, meaning, nalikamot ng bata. Pero kani, jud kay, asa man? Okay, sige, kani, this one. Ang yan, low point, pinaan na sa ika-quiz number 5. So, maybe this student needs an attention. Okay, so it's already 4:38. I think that is all for this session. Do you have any clarifications, questions before we end?